Hello, my name is Abe, and welcome back to Enter the Gungeon. Last run. Wow, we have we have a lot of hegemony credits. 3,142. I need to adjust my microphone really quickly. I'm sorry if it makes a lot of noise. That's a lot of hegemony credits. Anyways, last run, we managed to do another no-hit run. So this is technically, gotta activate the curse shrine. This is technically our attempt at 2 in a row. That's kind of exciting. I think that this will be the first time well, I'm kind of getting ahead of myself. If successful, then this will be the first time I would have ever gotten a no-hit run twice in a row. Yo, I'm loving the fact that there was a key bulletkin right there. It's kind of awkward in this room because we have to kind of run around the entire outside of the room in order to get to him, but we made it work. So yeah, I'm gonna do my damnedest to not get hit. I have to wonder though, I keep activating the curse shrine. Is that too much of an advantage, or is that acceptable? Because, you know, we're not gonna be able to pick up, wow, it's a lot of jammed enemies. We're not gonna be able to pick up anything like a huntsman or a fight saber or an Excalibur without summoning the Lord of the Jammed, and we will be getting a lot of extra money as a result of having jammed enemies. Is that a worthwhile trade-off? You know, I know people were saying, hey, if you get strong items in the future, like a meat bun, you know, go ahead and take it. But what about curse? Because curse is interesting. It's an interesting mechanic in which you can't use some items in the game without summoning LJ. But as a result of that, you get a lot of extra money. Like right now in this room, we got like an extra maybe 20 credits, maybe more, just by killing 2 jammed blobs, because each jammed blob has a chance to drop money, and that money could be a nickel. A shiny Stanley nickel. So yeah, we picked up like 30 credits in one room. That's really strong. Now, I know in the last run it didn't really matter because we ended up getting the loot bag, and as a result of having the loot bag, we just had not infinite money, but essentially infinite money. We bought everything we wanted from basically every floor, and then we had a black market, and we bought everything in the black market that we wanted. And by the end of the run, we ended up having like 500 credits because we didn't get hit, and also, you know, loot bag just gives you so much extra money. We got it pretty early, didn't we? We acquired the loot bag early in our run. No other payday items though, which is kind of unfortunate, but that's okay. But yeah, maybe on your average run, and this is something that I've struggled with for a while. Do I like curse mode? Do I like the specific mechanics and the changes that hero shrine gives you? Because you get jammed enemies. The jammed enemies give you more money. More money is pretty valuable, but you know, as a result of getting 9 curse, we can't take a lot of items in the game. I don't know if I particularly find that, you know, perfectly balanced or anything like that, because honestly, it's kind of, you know, I'm not gonna say annoying, but it's kind of awkward that we can't pick up a lot of items that we normally could take. I mean, I guess we could if we really, really wanted to. You know what? I'm gonna withhold my judgment on curse until after AG&D comes out, because apparently they're gonna be revamping the shops and you know, how much money you get in runs and key drops and all that good stuff. So maybe my thoughts will change once that rebalancing happens. And I don't know if that rebalancing is currently active in Switch, because the Switch has some of the AG&D changes, but not all of them. So maybe the Switch version of the game has some alternate values on things, like, you know, alternate value on curse being valuable or not being alternate value on, you know, when should you buy things in the shop, how much money do you get per floor, I don't know. This is not the best. But luckily that shotgunner, he blew his load and he couldn't hit me after I was running away from the gun nut. he shot his bullets as I was running from the nut. I don't know, you can phrase that however you want. Just pick up this key before I forget. We are going to buy the shark gun. I can see the entrance. That's weird. We're gonna buy Shark Gun. Shark Gun is really good. Compressed air tank. Boss killer. We should have no problems flawlessing the bosses from this point on. I'm just gonna break this and get junk. Ammo. That's actually pretty bad. So I guess we're going to leave it. Well, I'm not gonna say we're not gonna have any problems flawlessing bosses. We're gonna have less of a problem than we otherwise would using Robot's right hand because the compressed air tank just does so much damage. And I like that it homes because it means that you can also use it for room clearing. And with, what is it, 50 ammo? It's surprisingly efficient at that as well. So if I can afford it, which I can, we're gonna buy it and we're going to have fun destroying everything, using this for room clearing if I need to. I don't mind. You know, if we go down to the, well, we're gonna go down to the oubliette. It's a good weapon to have for that purpose too, because we can kind of open up a room with it, and if we, that was close. If we need to kill like one enemy in a room quickly, we can just use compressed air tank. Probably just gonna pop one. I really don't like having to use both blanks, and we're actually not dealing maybe as much damage as I was hoping for here. Why does it feel like we're just not doing any damage? Maybe this guy just has a lot of HP, or maybe we're so early in the game that the boss DPS cap is making it seem like we're not doing any damage. Maybe some of the sharks are missing, although I don't know how that's a thing. Anyways, we got him. One more. We got him. So we used half the ammo in the compressed air tank. Ooh, and we picked up the Hyper Light Blaster. That is such a good gun. It's such a strong weapon. Now, at this point, there are some items that if we find and if we can pick them up, they are the strongest things in the game for us right now. If we can get a, I do want to find a secret, but I don't have the money for the blank. Actually, I do have enough money for a blank. If we can get a scatter shot, if we can get helix bullets, if we can get double vision, if we can get anything that makes us fire multiple shots, shadow bullets I think works as well, YV, then we'll have infinite ammo with the Hyper Light Blaster. That's really freaking good. Blanks are 20, so I can't afford it, so let's go down to the next floor. So I'm not that sad about using blanks on the fight, I suppose, but it did feel like I was using the blanks too early in the fight. So let's relax, let's slow down a little bit. Hyper Light Blaster though, man, such a good gun. It's a good room clearing gun and a good boss killer, so I love it. And honestly, we probably don't really need to use the compressed air tank all that much anymore. And I say anymore even though we haven't really used it yet, but I don't think we need to use it because we have Hyper Light Blaster, and it's gonna do so much damage that we can just use this to really easily kill most enemies in every room. We have to be a little bit careful about not wasting ammo with it, but it's not super easy to waste ammo with it. If we hit a barrel, I think it'll waste ammo, so let's be a little bit careful about that. Yeah, we do need to be careful about where we shoot. But that's why something like Scatter Shot, Helix Bullets, Double Vision would be so nice, because we'll basically have full ammo in this gun forever. And already you're kind of seeing that, oh, he missed a shot because he went invisible. Already you're kind of seeing that this is just incredibly strong. We're down to 10 shots with it though. It is gonna get most of our ammo drops, I think, in the future. We just need to be careful with our shooting. Make sure we're not overkilling, so it's gonna take 5 shots for most jammed enemies, I think. 7 potentially for shotgunners and 4 for standard bulletkins. But there is ammo in the shop, so we can always buy an ammo drop later if we need to. Reloaded a little bit too soon there. Yeah. Hyperlight Blaster might be the thing that causes me to take damage because I'm gonna be worried about it. I'm gonna be like, oh, we gotta make sure we're maximizing our ammo efficiency and bullshit. Wow, that's a close one. I should have probably gotten hit. You know, because there's a couple of things about Hyperlight Blaster that we have to keep in mind. If we hit a corpse as they're dying, like if we hit an enemy as they're dying, we won't lose ammo for the Hyperlight Blaster. I've got to stop reloading early, even though I think that everything's gonna work out fine. No, stop doing that. Just freaking kill the enemy, then come back later. Get ammo if we need to, you know, don't worry about overkilling an enemy. I'm gonna coolant this and open it right now. Honestly, I did it again, and then I missed a shot. Okay, don't let the mimic be the thing that hits me. You know what? Get him! Helix gun. Okay, that's half of what I wanted, but it's actually really good because it is a fantastic boss killer. If we need to use that instead of Hyperlight Blaster or something, that's a very strong go-to. You need piercing shots would work as well. I don't think you get extra ammo for hitting two enemies with one bullet. Like, I don't think you get any extra refunds. Zombie bullets would be really good, because zombie bullets will theoretically allow me to more easily get the refund on missed shots. Well, or I should say, zombie bullets gives us a potential refund on missed shots, which is nice. Yo, stop reloading before enemies die. Hyperlight Blaster has a long reload time. That's what's biting me in the butt right now. I keep reloading it and being like, this is taking too long to reload. This is not Mega Hand. This is not Polaris. You know, we have to be a little bit more careful about when we hit the reload. And with only 7 shots, it's happening like every time I kill a single jammed enemy, which is kind of annoying. It's gonna be a passive anyways. And you know what? If you're gonna get a passive, I think the Ring of Chest Friendship is a fantastic passive to get. As the robot, we will be able to get advantage out of chests that we can't open. We can always, ooh, yes, ammo. We should min-max the ammo drops whenever we can. As a robot, we can take advantage of chests we can't open. We can kind of plan out the opening of chests. You know, open chests of a high quality first, even though they might give us a passive or an active, or a gun, I should say, passive, active, or gun. You know, because maybe I don't want any more guns, honestly. Like, we have, if we can make Hyperlight Blaster infinite, we have a room clear and boss killer. We have 2 good boss killers. We don't need that much more at this point. I'm not saying we're set, but we're in a very good position. Also, this is what we should be doing. Helix is very good at killing those bats. We should just open it now. We've already picked up a gun on the floor, not a mimic. I'm not gonna destroy it. We already have 1 junk, and I would like to get some more things. Proximity mine sucks though, so we're gonna leave it. Proximity mine, claymore, C4. There's a few items in the game that explode, are awkward to use because you have to like position enemies into it, and also might hurt you. So I would rather just completely ignore that and then never worry about it ever. So that's taking 4 shots. 1 shot on him. Ooh, right. It's, oh, blob. Don't get hit by a blob. I'm glad he wasn't jammed because I wasn't really paying attention for a second. We've got to kind of learn how many shots it's going to take to kill all the enemies. So, bulletkins and jam bulletkins are 1 and 4. Regular shotgunners right now are 3. Mutant Bulletkins are 2. Jam Mutant Bulletkins are 5. There's a lot to keep track of. And the meat cubes are 2. Okay. You see, this, if someone had like an encyclopedic knowledge of the HP values of enemies, they could know. They could know, hey, these guys have 42 HP, I need to hit them 5 times with Hyperlight Blaster to kill them or something. I do not have that encyclopedic knowledge of the game. I cannot make those decisions. But that's okay, I don't need to. 1 blank is honestly probably enough to kill the blob with Hyperlight Blaster, because it's a big enemy, it's a boss. We are just going to spray and pray. And we're gonna be damage capping ourselves so easily on the first, pretty much on all bosses, honestly. As long as I have 12 shots in this, I cannot see a reason why I would want to use something else. Right now, the Helix is support room clearing. The compressed air tank is support boss killing. And then I'm just gonna be basically relying on Hyperlight Blaster. I have a blank and I would like to use it for finding the secret room. Oh, wait, look, missed 2 shots, right, okay. I have to remember that if a boss dies as our Hyperlight shots are in the air, we don't get the refund on them, but that's okay. We have Devolver, which is another kind of utility weapon that allows us to transmogrify enemies if we ever desire it. We gotta find the secret room. I don't like these layouts for trying to find the secret room because we know it's not gonna be in the chest rooms. It could be in the shop, but it might not be in the shop. And if it's not in the shop, then I don't really know where it could be. It could be in like any room. So we have 1 blank. We could just walk into a room and pop the blank to try to find it. Shouldn't be grabbing this in case there's a mimic in our future, but it doesn't matter. This is a no-hit run after all. I'll take a look at a couple of rooms to see if maybe I can find it. Helix is actually pretty efficient at finding secret rooms, not only because it has just a lot of ammo in general, but it fires 2 bullets, they do a lot of damage, so theoretically, it's gonna be easier to find. Could be in this big room at the top left. Can a secret room be in this room? I can't remember the last time I've seen one, but it could probably be in this room. Right here? Nope. Just checking, you know, doing our due diligence. Yeah, I have no idea. Don't think it's gonna be this one. Don't think it's gonna be this one, but, oh, wrong gun. Be in this room? What is this room? What the hell is this room? Ah, this room. I don't think it can be in here. Maybe the first room? I don't remember when we used a blank on this floor, so honestly, I don't know what I'm looking for. Anyways, you know, we did our due diligence, we tried. It could also just not be one on the floor, which is, if there was always one on a floor, then you know that you're missing it. But because there's not always one on a floor, sometimes I just gotta think to myself, well, I mean, we might as well leave and stop shooting walls because I don't think it's gonna be here. Maybe that's intentional though. Maybe it's intentional so that you don't waste all of your ammo shooting walls trying to find it. But then again, if someone doesn't know that rule, maybe they'll spend all their ammo shooting all the walls trying to find it. I don't know. Okay. We're still in 4 shots to kill territory. Okay. Okay. Let's want ammo for the next wave. Gun is really cool looking. Like when I take a shot, it's kind of like opens up a little bit. Never really paid that much attention to the animations for it, mostly just because I'm spending my time dodging. There we go. Ammo drop. Should have min-maxed it, should have taken the ammo drop, and Or not taking the ammo drop, gone to the next room of combat and then taking it later, but you know what, it's okay. Also, I should not be walking into pots. It's something that I keep telling myself I need to do, or not do rather, but I still end up doing it. So it's actually 2 shots to kill a red shotgunner. Keep that in mind, and you know what? You're not gonna last very long. And we didn't lose any extra ammo. Nice! You know, against the lead maiden, against a shambling round, against those big enemies, gun nuts, we're not gonna have too much of a problem. There we go, double vision. Or table tech sight. So this is a very, very interesting shop. I'm gonna keep talking about it while I keep exploring. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm gonna buy table tech sight first. Then we'll keep exploring. This is extremely interesting. Double vision gives me what I wanted, which is, sorry, just slow-mo. Double vision gives me what I wanted, which is on command double shots, which means I can use it against bosses, against rooms when I don't have tables. But table tech sight gives me scattershot. It gives me the advantage that I wanted, which was infinite ammo with the frickin' hyperlight blaster. We've done it. We've broken the game. You know, even if I don't land all of the shots, it doesn't matter. We have infinite bullets as long as some shots land. This is wonderful. This is extremely good. Now, I still think that I want to pick up either the drill or double vision. The question is, which one should I get? Hyperlight Blaster is capable of damage capping any boss. Drill means I don't have to buy keys, and we have a better chance of getting the loot bag and the payday mask, and the payday mask gives me sweet ass frickin' familiars. But like you're seeing, that triple shot Hyperlight Blaster means we're basically, every few rooms, if we have a table, max ammo. Boom, done. I guess that's not entirely, no, it is true, because even if the extra shots hit a corpse, they will still give me the refund. So this is extremely good. Would I still like a scatter shot? Hell yeah. Then I don't have to rely on tables or double vision. I would just have it at all times, have max ammo capacity. Okay, round chest. Let's make sure we have Hyperlight out. Not a mimic, I'm gonna open it. Blunderbuss, gun munch fuel, secret room finding fuel. I'm not sad to have it. I'm not sad to have this gun. And also, brown chests can give me, I mean, I'm gonna open it. Is that scattershot? Why? Every time I get the Hyperlight Blaster, I get the scattershot. I said why, but I didn't mean it like that. Game, I did not mean it like that. But I think the last time I picked up Hyperlight Blaster, it was like 57 episodes ago or something like that. I just picked a number out of my ass. We picked up Hyperlight Blaster, and then immediately afterwards, I'm like, top tier pickup, scattershot. Open a chest, it's scattershot. This is amazing. So, I mean, let's see how does it look with, it works with Helix. Helix bullets doesn't work with Helix, but the fact that it works with Helix is kind of nice. Compressed air tank. Oh. So, I mean, this is where it gets a little bit confusing for me, because Hyperlight Blaster is the best gun for the remainder of the game for us. We should use this against rooms, against bosses, against literally every enemy for the rest of the game. Is that boring? Potentially. But this is the best course of action for us. Now we can use compressed air tank, Helix bullets, but do I want to? Oh, I mean, I don't know. Probably not. Because this is ideal. I will say, I like this better than I like the Gunther, or just like a Gungeon or something like that, because at least we made a synergy happen. You know, at least we had to make it work. We didn't just get it immediately in one pickup, in one S tier drop chest or something, you know? We still had to find the scatter shot, but even without finding the scatter shot, we would have had nearly infinite ammo in it. We would just have to manually do it with the table tech or double vision. Could use other weapons, like, how does this work? Blunderbuss, scatter shot. That's a lot of bullets. Jesus. So, you know, there's some fun to be had there. And also we picked up the prototype railgun, which is ridiculous. Prototype railgun is extremely high damage. I hate this room. I want to do it super frickin' slowly so that I do not take damage. Because that's the whole point of the run, isn't it? Don't take damage. Don't wake daddy. So at least maybe for boss fights we should, nah, this is like the best room clearing gun for us though. We should use other weapons for boss fights, you know? We have so many good boss killing weapons. It is a shame to say that we shouldn't use them. And I have to admit, I like the idea about picking up double vision right now because double vision is interesting with the synergies that we have. Will we fire 6 sharks? 6 prototype railgun shots? 12 bullets out of the helix gun? Potentially. It's an interesting idea. It's an interesting synergy, but the drill, free chests, is really good. But you know what, I'm gonna take double vision. We have enough money that we can actually, you know, buy keys and we also are getting pretty lucky with the chests being mimics and all that. What's in the room? Let's use the blunderbuss because it'll solve the problem for me. A holster? Was that a pot? Is this the frickin' snake again? Well, this sounds horrendous, but I love that we are able to kill segments of the ammoconda. Doesn't happen that often, but with multiple bullets, we can actually kill the segments of the ammoconda, preventing ammoconda from firing. There we go. I think we've done it. Yep. Oh, I almost got shot by the turret. So the ammoconda actually can't shoot me. I've only done this twice in all of Gungeon. That's ridiculously good. It sounds horrendous. Because it's like playing the charge sound 3 times or something. Where is the secret room? Here? We've already found it. I sound a little bit stuffed up today. Or not myself anyways. My voice isn't going, it's just that, I don't know, it just sounds weird. I sound weird to myself anyways. Extra aim is actually really nice. With scatter shot, we kind of need the extra accuracy. Our shots will be a little bit tighter now. We have an extra blank. We can go to the blank shrine and activate a free chest, hopefully. Hell yeah. Not a mimic. I have an extra key, let's open it. And you know what, there we go. We don't need the drill, we have Master of Unlocking. Play well, get keys. That's totally worth it. This run is really good. It's really nice, I like it. So, double vision, table tech sight, scatter shot. That's gonna be crazy for us when we can make it work. As soon as I find another table in another room of combat, I'm gonna be popping it off. Okay, we'll do it there. I'm curious, does table tech sight give you 2 more shots or does it triple your shots? I think it triples your shots, in which case Hyper Light Blaster is gonna be firing 9 shots and then maybe with double vision we'll be firing 18. Something like that. The enemies down here can be extremely tanky. We have to be careful. But we have such good damage output. And honestly, we should probably have like the Devolver on secondary. Because if there is like a big nasty jammed enemy, we can probably devolve him pretty quickly. I'm still looking for a table. I want a table, I want to double vision, and I want to have infinite shots. You know what we could also do is right here. Yeah, there we go. Just kill them. Although that is a jammed mutant shotgunner, but whatever. Kill the blobs. They didn't die as fast as I was hoping they would. They did kind of take their time to get KO'd. Or I should say transmogrified into other enemies, but you know what? Whatever works. There's no tables in this map! What happened? Gungeon! Where's your tables? I mean, that's the problem with Tabletech site. Oh, we have to buy this. That's the problem with Tabletech site, is that I was kind of worried that, you know, if there's not a lot of tables, we might not be able to get the ammo back when we need it. Which is why double vision was so important. Double vision allows me to pop it on the fly and get a little bit of ammo refund on rooms that don't have tables on them. Okay, keys. But we're actually, with Scattershot, that's not a problem. So it's like perfect. Our infinite ammo weapon that can find secret rooms, recovers its ammo, damage caps bosses. It's wonderful. I see a table. Now, I wanted to actually make sure that I'm killing the enemies, but I think there's gonna be a, oh, there's not. Sometimes there's a bullet lord, a bullet king, a King Bullet up there, and I would have popped it on him. That's a lot of shots, I like it. Die, die, die! Die, die, die. I can't really tell from double vision if it is giving me 1 extra shot or 3 extra shots. Oh, you know what? That's pretty good. Our DPS output is actually ridiculous, and the secret room is right there. That's a weird place for it. Our DPS output is outstanding right now. Cheaper shop prices is really good. We don't really need to buy keys anymore, and there is a sell creep that we can sell a few of our weapons to, but it is still nice to have a, you know what we could do? We can open each room with a prototype railgun shot. Let's do that. Sounds horrendous. Or does it sound better? I don't know. But you know what? I will admit, I kind of like, ooh, Gonsta. I kind of like opening a room with 1 prototype railgun shot because it's probably gonna kill 1 enemy. Yeah. So for a jammed enemy that might normally take 4 shots that we have to worry about bullet travel time, it makes sense. This is actually a good move, I think. Pop the prototype railgun shot per room. We have more than enough weapons, more than enough ammo, more than enough everything right now, so, you know, take advantage of what we got. And apparently we're also getting insanely lucky with the ammo drops. You know what? Let's spread the love. And if I ever find a mimic, it is gonna wish that it had never met me. I would love to be able to sell this, by the way, but I don't want to pick it up and summon LJ. We're about to fight the old king. This is all about streaking no-hit runs, not, you know, using what we have to make the run fun. It's not saying that it's not gonna be a fun run or anything, but I don't want to risk it. Also, by using limit configure, it can hurt us. So actually, that's a good excuse not to take this particular cursed item. I did get rid of cursed bullets on the last floor. If I had taken it, we would have double damage. That's a much better pickup than Lament Configurum to get that 10th level of curse because you're getting a known benefit out of it. You know, what I don't really love about going from 9 to 10 levels of curse is that you don't get a known benefit out of it. You get most of the time you just get something that's iffy, or you get Lament Configurum, which is unknown, but sometimes you get lucky. Sometimes you do get a good drop out of it. You get cursed bullets. Not out of Lament Configurum, out of the game. The game gives you something amazing and it works for you. The problem with Tabletech Sight, and it's actually something I was doing on purpose there, testing it, is that Tabletech Sight does not work well with charged weapons. So with the prototype railgun, we just have to immediately shoot. We can't flip a table to get extra shots out of it. Which is unfortunate, but, you know, until they fix that bug, it is just something that is gonna have to happen. Okay. Mr. Cell Creep Man, I'm gonna sell you the blunderbuss. We are going to fight Ye Old King. We have the prototype railgun. We have, I mean, honestly, we're probably just gonna use prototype railgun. Bad dodge. I don't know, it's probably in our best interest to be using that, but I also just want something that's a little bit simpler to use. So I'm thinking maybe just use the Hyper Light Blaster or something. I don't like this at all. Yeah. And the problem right now with double vision is that we're doing damage so fast that double vision doesn't matter. We're doing the you know, damage cap right now. I don't know how I didn't get hit there, but thank you for not hitting me. I'm gonna have to stay back, I guess. Damn it. Okay, I almost walked into that one. So, you know, I'm honestly just using Hyper Light Blaster because it's easier right now. I know it's not as flashy, but I'm using it because it's simpler. I can just press the button. I should have probably been using Helix Bullets if I'm not going to want to use Hyper Light Blaster for the entire game, but you know what? That works. Okay, Ring of Triggers. Well, I know what my secondary weapon is gonna be now. That's probably fine. And you know what? I'm not selling a damn thing. This run is weird, and I love it. Okay, so Ring of Triggers Compressed Air Tank is gonna summon a lot of sharks whenever we use double vision. So I guess we're going to use Compressed Air Tank walking into rooms now? Thank God that was not a supernova and he's just a regular nova, because if he fired bullets as soon as he came towards me, that would have been really bad. Okay, so let's give it a shot. No, yes, let's give it a shot. Okay. So we walk into a room, press space, then control. I think that's the default keys for it anyways. Space, control. Not only is it just like doing a lot of damage and it has kind of persistent sharks on the screen, but it's also killing enemies with the electricity. That's really nice. So I suppose, I mean, also one thing about using like the same weapon for the entire game if it's really good is that I'm specifically doing a hard challenge here. You know, I'm going to use everything that I can to my benefit. You know, I'm not gonna feel bad about that. But I can't see if anything's actually gonna hit me because it's all sharks and electricity. But I am gonna mix it up. I'm gonna mix it up using prototype railgun. I'm gonna mix it up using sharks plus Ring of Triggers. Maybe Hyper Light Blaster would work well too. Shit. I mean, we killed him very quickly, but I wish he didn't even get one shot off, honestly. This room can have, honestly, more enemies. Let's just pop that. Have fun. It's a skeleton? On the 3rd floor? I mean, I guess I've seen them on the 3rd floor, but they're very rare. That's very strange, honestly. Oh God. Be very careful. Careful? Careful of explosives. If you walk into a barrel with a weapon charged, it will activate the explosive and hurt you. So we have to be careful of that. By the blank. We're not really spending money on normal things anymore. Stop going after the blob. Go after the shark. Not the shark, the mushroom. It's tasty. We done? We done. This is so weird. I summon sharks, everything dies, and then I go to the next room. Oh, you know what would be perfect? What would be perfect is Ice Cube. Because then I could summon sharks on every room. And that would be that would definitely be a run where we have like one gun for the entire thing, using sharks plus double vision, but it would also be really fun. All right, well, we got the sharks ready, so let's, this is a good shark room. Help! Get out of here, jerk. You're the jerk! You're trying to steal my items all the time. Okay, shark? I think the shark is like trying to aggro onto the rat man, but the rat man left or something? I don't know. I don't understand sharks. Chest room? Nope. I shouldn't have not walked up and to the right because I almost got hit by the mine. Another Guanstone, I like it. Boss fight, we'll come back to you, buddy. I hope it's not Door Lord. Door Lord is my weakest boss. If I'm gonna get hit on something, it's gonna be against the Door Lord, probably. Not a mimic, we will open it. We have 8 keys. What? Well, you know what? No, don't pop it. I was gonna pop it to summon sharks to bounce off the walls to hit the wall here to see if it's gonna be a secret room. But popping it would mean that I would teleport and I would not be able to get back to get to double vision. That would have been dumb. Anyways. Moving on. We're getting a lot of, maybe not a lot, but we're getting a few active items on the run that we don't really need or want. I guess we didn't get them, but we had the opportunity to pick up the drill. Please tell me this is don't take any damage. You know, I'm gonna do one more room to get the double vision charged. But I hope his challenge is do it without taking damage, because that's what I'm good at right now. I'm good at killing things without them even knowing I was here. So come on, Mr. Gunsling King. I was a little scared about that door. It's like, I was here in this room. Why is the door locked? It's locked because I went in through a different way. Clob! Shit. It's Clob. Hey, we did it. We're the best. We are the best. Like railgun ammo. We are so damn ammo efficient, and it's not just, oh, don't talk to him until after the boss fight. We're so ammo efficient, and it's not just Hyper Light Blaster. It's the fact that we have just a ton of damage and Ring of Triggers and double vision. We can output so much DPS. Oh my God, these guns are so amazing. RC Rocket triple shot double vision is awesome. Explosions that break bullets is great. The M16 would do a similar thing, but we have to spend more time reloading. The RC Rocket's a little bit more fire and forget because it's literally fire and forget. You can fire, well, it's the opposite of fire and forget. It's fire and home, so, you know, what do I know? I think we will buy that, because it is just so nice to use for boss fights. Breaking bullets, keeping yourself safer. And we should be able to get, you know, even more chances at more flawlesses because of that. Now the M16, I will admit, is tempting. The M16 is a weapon that you can use more quickly if you need to. I mean, I'm gonna open it, even if it is a bad gun. M16 is something we can use more quickly because we can always reload into the bullet firing form and then just fire bullets. But we are never gonna need that because we have the Hyperlight Blaster, so why don't we go hard on the explosives? Ideally, we would have something that reloads faster, allows us to reload faster, I should say. You know, if we can get a oiled cylinder, then the RC rocket would fire a lot faster, we'd be able to do more explosions, and everything would be honky-dory. Anyways, there you go. Double vision's charged, have ammo. We're done with the floor. RC rocket probably before we even worry about the boss. Yes, because we do not have anything that explodes, and if we're gonna be fighting the Mind Flayer, you want explosions to deal with the bells. So, RC rocket is our purchase. We can almost buy them both, which would be kind of ridiculous because we're just stacking up extremely good weapons left and right, but let's stick with one. Sure, RC rocket, double vision. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good opener, I'd like to say. Now, one of the problems is that we do have to make sure that we are, you know what, just pop it. We have to make sure that we are constantly pointing at the enemy, because if we're not pointing at the enemy, our shots will not home. You know, if the enemy's not on screen and the cursor's not locked on top of him, we're gonna miss. But that's a good fight. How long will these go for? Are they getting faster? Are they going to explode and hurt me? No, they just explode when they're done. Okay, that's really good. Okay, we have enough money that we could buy the M16. We have to find the secret room. We don't. Is that a little weird glitchiness? Elephant rifle could be also a good selection for us with scattershot. But anyways, we need to talk to the Gunsling King. Let's not forget about him. I usually forget about him on these runs because I always want to avoid him because I don't want to pick up the curse before we end up fighting the boss. Oh, we know where the secret room is. Was that the last floor, but we left the last floor with blanks? No, that was the Abbey. Yeah, the Abbey, we left the secret room after we found it, but that's on purpose because we used the blanks for the boss fight, which was more important. Gotcha. Okay, flare gun. I mean, that's trash, but I appreciate it nonetheless. So now the question is, do I buy something or do I save my money? Honestly, we don't need to buy anything. The M16 would be fun. We would have triple shot, grenade launcher, double vision, what's the other thing that we have? My God, table tech sight. But also, we just, I mean, look at this. A-tier gun, A-tier gun, A-tier gun, A-tier gun. And then just like excellent, A-tier passive, and then excellent synergies with everything that we have. But I will admit the M16 is a decent weapon. We'll take it. Why not? I literally am probably never going to use this. I could use it as an opener. You know, open a room with 3 grenades, but if I'm gonna do that, well, you know, why not just use the frickin' RC rocket, use the railgun? I don't know, well, let's stack up the high quality items on this run, why not? If I find a cell creep, I can go sell some garbage to him. I can scrounge up some guns that I'm not gonna be using. Oh, and you know what? Everything was so cheap because we have Smiley's revolver. That's what it is. That's why everything seems ridiculously cheap for us. Careful. Hello. This doesn't seem like a good weapon for these guys because their corpses are gonna block the subsequent shots, and then I'm gonna have to spend a lot of time reloading. So the M16 might be a better solution for them. Flare gun, elephant gun maybe. Elephant gun is pretty quick on the reload. It's a little bit slower than I would like for dealing with spent. So maybe we should do something like a, you know, railgun M16 against those guys. But maybe I should just do the railgun M16. We have another black market. Excuse me? Did I see that right? The explosions are a little bit annoying, I will admit. The fact that they don't actually explode for like a long time. But yeah, that's another black market, which is 2 in a row? We had one on the last run. Yeah, we had the owl and then all those blank synergies. This is kind of crazy, but also kind of cool. Jesus Christ. The worst part about the cute explosions is that they actually do damage when they explode. They don't do damage when they're supposed to, so it is kind of a little annoying. I guess this technically doesn't count as creating water. I don't have a weapon that creates water. I don't think we're gonna be able to get the drop out of the mouth of this guy. I don't know if plunger would do it either. I think it has to be water. Yeah, well, that's okay. Let's switch back to the Hyper Light Blaster. The Table Tech Sight explosions with the M16 is just, it's messing me up. It's not good, is what it is. It's not a good synergy. I'd much rather just use something a little bit simpler, like, oh, I don't know, creating a whole bunch of sharks. I do not see any sort of water creation device in here. There is a Guanstone, no cell creep, which is unfortunate. I will buy the Guanstone if I have enough money for it, but I really want to see what's in that shop first. You know, owl, scared me. Owl is going to be maybe like 80 something. Good Guanstones would be like 46 each. So yeah, I will admit, I'm wishing I did not spend my money on the last floor. You know, we could have had a lot of cash to go a long way on this floor. An extra 86 bucks. Probably no cell creep. There's still a chance, I guess, that we can get things that give us more ammo capacity. Homing bullets, that's really good. Not ammo capacity, money. Give us more money. Or purchasing power, I should say. Words. 9 shots in the Hyper Light Blaster. Oh no! F on sharks. You see, this is a synergy I can get behind. This is cool. I love this, and I don't feel like I'm breaking the game at all. I don't feel like I'm abusing the game at all. Like, oh, you're using Hyper Light Blaster for every room. No, I'm not. I'm using sharks in every room, or in every room that I can. But Ice Cube would be the pickup that we want to enable that for every room. I guess we could just go into the head. We should do it before the boss fight. Let's do it before the boss fight, because we're honestly, like, let's be honest, we're strong. Too many sharks are dying on the same enemy. It's the same principle with Hyper Light Blaster. If the shot hits a corpse, you'll get the refund, but because it's still a corpse and it can still get hit by bullets, the sharks are still aggroing on it, which I don't love. You know, I would much prefer it if the sharks just effed off after an enemy was already on his way to die. RPG. It's acceptable as a room opener, but we have the railgun. And we have a gun muncher. Ooh. So we definitely can gun munch at the end of this floor. Let's be honest, we're gonna have guns. 86 credits, we'll probably will be able to get up to 100. which is good because that means I should be able to buy a couple of amulets. Amulets are so good for me just because they give me extra defense. I don't really care about the amulet synergies. We don't have a table tech blank. Oh my god, look at how many shots we create! Now I didn't use double vision with table tech sight, but I don't know if it would have worked. I'm gonna assume not because we're not shooting. That was a little risky, but you know what, I had to. I had to go for the style points, and look how much of a charge we have on double vision. We haven't seen a mimic in a long time, but you know what? Thank God we picked up the thing that gave us all these keys, Master of Unlocking. Okay, we have not yet opened up both of the chest rooms. Honestly, we could also try gun munching to get a liquid-based weapon with which we can get a free item out of the head. That's something that I didn't consider until just now, but I guess we only recently found that gun muncher, relatively recently anyways. So that is an option. Okay, let's use something else here. Let's use the, sure, you know what? Sure, you know what? I'll flip tables. More. Give me more! I want more explosions! I want what's that song? Fallout? Dun, 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 the world on fire. Oh, damn it, sharks. Dun, 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 dun. They don't know how to get to him. Ugh. Ooh, blank. Very nice. Oh, you were in the light bulb. I saw him only after I had taken my first shot, but he was hiding underneath the lantern, which is a crazy good place to stand. I had no okay, you know what? I screwed it up, that's okay. Use another weapon. I'm screwing it up, I'm realizing. You know what, pop the blank. Switch, it's now passively reloaded. I reloaded when I shouldn't have, and then I wanted to switch to something that I could fire immediately, and then I didn't switch back when the second wave was spawning. That's just a misplay. I used the blank to be safe because I think that we'll be fine for the boss fight, but if we're not, then I'm in the wrong. Okay, Gilded Bullets is amazing. Double damage if we can get like 300 credits, I believe. But even without having that much money, we're still gonna have a massive damage bonus. Okay, so we are going to Gun Munch, try to get a water-based weapon. I guess Tearjerker, Mega Dowser, maybe also the Plunger. We're probably just gonna Gun Munch the Phoenix and the Flare Gun and hope. You know, we don't need to Gun Munch high-quality stuff. We can Gun Munch very low-quality items. Might be a Wallmonger fight, which would be a little annoying, but with double vision, we can double vision, create a lot of sharks. I might not want to create sharks on the Wallmonger fight. It might be a little bit too awkward to see what's happening. Yeah, RC Rocket, that's what we're gonna use. Okay. We should also talk to Patches and Mendy. I don't know why I skipped them as soon as I unlocked them. They can give us a free item. I'm just using the Helix as a freaking secret room finding gun. This is below its station, but you know what? I have no other use for it. So we get junk. We're neutral, I'm sorry. We are going to Gun Munch, which is over here. Go to the secret shop. Buy the Guan Stone if there's nothing to buy in the secret shop, nothing that I need the money for anyways. You opened everything on this floor. We have a ton of money. Okay, Devolver, no. RPG. I'm gonna put in the Void Shotgun, and I'm gonna put in the Phoenix, because we have the flare gun and they both create fire. So if we need fire, we have it. We're hoping for anything that creates water. We get Bundle of Wands, which is ridiculously good. For general purposes, it's good at room clearing. We have triple shot effectively with scatter shot, so we're gonna have more chances of turning enemies into chickens, but also it's a great boss killer. It's a great gun. This run is outstanding. We have 9 curse, and we have over 100 credits, so we can go in here. Amulet, amulet, amulet. Membrane would be nice. Don't need the chest teleporter. Scatter shot is gonna make this awkward, but we have double vision. If I pop double vision and then, if I pop double vision, I might be able to activate all of the heads without even shooting? What? I've gotta give it a shot. It's 19 bucks. Here we go. Get in close. Yeah, okay, well that's like one easy way of doing it. It was more than one shot, I'll admit. But still. We get the Gilded Hydra. Ooh, we have a synergy with the Gilded Hydra and Gold Amulet. It doesn't make it reload faster. I gotta look this up. Gilded Hydra. What the hell kind of a synergy do we have with the Gilded Hydra? Just more damage. Okay. Oh, Gilded Bullets also works with Old Goldie giving it a damage bonus, but I mean, we're not gonna be using Gilded Hydra. It's a shame. It's a great weapon, yes, but also I don't need it because it reloads in a million years. So instead, we're gonna buy, oh my God, they're so cheap. Lodestone Amulet is so cheap anyways, which is great because is it D tier? It's either D or C, but we're gonna want all of these. Even at the cost of a Guanstone, having extra blanks, I think that is far more important. We can always get Guanstones, it's not something that it happened on this floor. We just got one as a drop. We can recover from not picking up one Guanstone, but just having it is just so nice. Having the extra blanks, that is. 5 blanks per floor instead of 2. Before you're going down to the forge, that's a really good purchase. I took damage! I was trying to aim myself where the explosions were happening, and as a result, I think I got hit. All right, that sucks. Frickin' wallmonger. It's always the wallmonger with me anyways. I think that these bullets just have like a weird hitbox. I don't know why, but I sometimes seem to get hit by them. Oh, we don't have the purple effect anymore. It's all golden thanks to us having gilded bullets. That's unfortunate. All right, so the no-hit run is gone. That's okay. Yeah, I was trying to like move left and right to position myself in such a place where I could dodge roll forward and then be in the area where the explosives had destroyed some bullets. But in doing that, I took way too long moving, positioning myself. I was trying to focus on where the safe spot was instead of focusing on, hey, where are the bullets coming in from? Where am I going to take damage from? And that was a mistake, as I've learned. It was a silly thing to do, but I'm not salty because this run is fun. I don't care about wasting a shot. It's ridiculous that we had we had multiple ways of affecting the Hyperlight Blaster payouts and getting infinite ammo. Yo, go away. These guys, they have so freaking much health. Die as quickly as possible, please. Thank you. You know, we have double vision. Trying to just kill everything. We have double vision, we have table tech sight. Scatter shot. It's a really good run. And I was trying to get too cute with it. Ended up taking a hit of damage. Also, I'm never gonna get tired of that. I'm gonna get old. That's just a thing that happens. Some of the sharks came with us. Yes, you sharky bastards, let's go. They're still coming with us. I didn't realize this would happen. I need to do rooms faster. Also, why am I using this? It seems unnecessary. We need to do rooms as quickly as possible. Maybe it's based off of bounces because this room's really big. The sharks took a long time to bounce around. If that's the case, this room will be really nice. Go, go, go! I'm not seeing any sharks. No. Maybe it was a one-time thing. Maybe we got a little bit lucky with it. What was it, a couple videos ago I had a run I called Many Bullets. That was like scatter shot, helix bullets. Maybe I also had table tech sight on that run. This run, it's gonna be called Many Sharks. Oh, that's an explosive barrel. Don't hit that. Oh, hello. Wow, we actually killed all the enemies before the hammer even came down once. That's kind of crazy. Not a mimic. Stout bullets. Oh! This is awesome. You wanna know why this is awesome? I will tell you why this is awesome in 2 rooms. Or 1 room, depending on how much it takes for us to get a charge. That's a dumb time to flip the table and reload. What I should do, there we go. Need to do 1 more room, 1 more room. Come on, get the hell out of here, freaking jerks. Let's do it. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Oh, this is gonna be so good. I've never seen this before, in person. That's a chest. That's not what I meant. Though I will admit the bullet is really big. And this is not gonna be a shop, it's just gonna be a passage. There you go. Nom, 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 nom. Big sharks. I took another hit of damage. That's sad. How come you didn't spawn? That was very strange. Get the med kit, no thank you. Might as well pick it up. There's a medkit synergy? Why is there a medkit synergy? We don't need the medkit. Medkit's good enough, it doesn't need a synergy. Dun-dun. Dun-dun. Nom 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 nom. Dun-dun. Nom 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 nom. Dun-dun. Nom 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 nom. Dun-dun. It's a small shark when they get at range, but it's a big shark when they are munching up close. Nom nom. Nom nom. It's not lagging the game. It's Table Tech Sight doing that. But that is fun. Nom nom. Oh, I'm happy with this. See, this is a fun run. Many sharks. I like it. I wish that you kept the, oh God, I cannot see anything. Just shoot, just shoot. I wish that, you know, you could keep your damage bonus at range, but yeah, we should not, but it's so much fun. Like, I know we shouldn't be using it for room-to-room combat, but it's just so much fun. We should gun munch? What are we gonna gun munch? M16 and, I don't know, something else that's A tier, probably. Something that we're never gonna use. M16, get in there. And how about, ooh, Gilded Hydra. Fight saber. I'm not gonna pick it up. Not only do I not care about LJ. We've already taken damage, let's pick it up. Hey, LJ. It's gonna be ridiculous. I don't think we're gonna need it necessarily, but whatever, we'll take it with us. So we want RC rocket. We need ammo for the RC rocket, I'm realizing. Now we gotta hit with the big explosions. Actually, I don't think it matters really which explosions we hit with, the big ones, the big missiles or the small missiles. I think we're doing a good job either way. Some of them are too big. They are hitting the back wall and then exploding. Probably didn't need to do that. You know what? It's probably a dumb move. I'm firing everything I got at you, Mr. Dragon. Stop being so big you're hitting the back wall and exploding. That's not fun. That's something that I hope they fix in AG and D above all else. Make it so that, you know, stout bullets or heavy bullets or whatever don't hit walls and then just not do anything. Mega Hand with heavy bullets and Heroin too. They're affected by that kind of heavily. Well, I mean, as long as I don't mess up. Oh, I messed up. Oh, no, we didn't. Got the kill. As long as I don't mess up, that's the easiest, flawless for us. Fight saber and super high damage with the hyperlight blaster. All right, let's move on. We could just use hyperlight blast or a fight saber. Don't summon LJ, just bounce, reflect everything we can, constantly be reloading. Why not? For a little bit anyways. Glad I decided to record today because this is a fun run. And again, this is the first time I think I've ever seen that many sharks. Double vision caused this? Yeah. Really didn't think that popping double vision would cause LJ to spawn, but you know what? Whatever. Whoops, forgot about that. We don't reflect lasers. And also, the reload wore off, I think. Whatever, we've already taken a hit. Taken a couple hits already, so. I am not getting salty about damage. Bring it on. Yeah, in one of these runs where I'm trying to do a no-hit, I'm not gonna summon LJ on a real go at it. Why don't we try Devolver? We'll just devolve everything. The problem is that you can't devolve every enemy, especially when they all are already devolved. This doesn't seem to do a lot of damage on its own. But oh, I don't know how I didn't get hit by that one. Oh, broccoli, I think. We devolve extremely quickly, I will grant you that. Whatever, I'll open the chest. Log. Nope. I'm happy with my weapon loadout. How about elephant gun? Very good damage output, it seems. Get out of here, get out of here. Oh, look at that. It's not really that impressive. I don't know what I was thinking about that. Whatever, we'll take compressed air tank ammo and we will, honestly, pause. Honestly, let's go back to old reliable here. Old standby, the Hyperlight Blaster. Thank God you can walk through, LJ, unlike Lord of the Jammed. Game seems to not be responding to inputs all the time. Like right there, I was trying to fire and it wouldn't fire for a second. Nom, 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 nom. Oh no, all the sharks are gonna get sucked up by the blob! We have to keep creating sharks. We need a shark equilibrium. Nom, 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 nom. Shark equilibrium. The other thing we could do is just shoot sharks into rooms and I think they'll kill enemies. Maybe not, maybe I have to aggro before the sharks will aggro. Yeah, Corsair shot works, but I don't think Corsair shots work, not Corsair sharks. Figured we could kill him pretty quickly. Oh, elephant gun, elephant gun. Nom. Nom. Oh, I missed. I'm missing! Knock him into the pit! There we go. I don't think sharks will work here. Sharks need an actual path to their target. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just like, what gun haven't we used yet? Let's use that one. Which I guess is a good way of playing. Thanks, homing bullets. I appreciate it. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, that lagged the game. Wanted to see what would happen. I now know. Mass shotgun, not good. It's good, not great. Takes too long to kill enemies that get knocked back easily, or that rush you down anyways. You know what? Go to Shark Town. There we go. That was easy. Why am I fooling with anything else? Use this frickin' shark gun for everything. Compressed air tank can kill an entire room without me even having to technically fire any bullets. And even when I have to fire bullets, I'm pretty good at firing a lot of bullets. Including some that home in. Oh, I was hoping I could get them all in one shot. I got him in one shot. I wasn't expecting that. I know I fired 3 thanks to the scatter shot. I didn't think I would kill him in one go though. It's pretty crazy. All right, let's do this. I forgot to reload. Not like it's gonna matter in a second. Lovely. Shots hitting the wall again. Wasted a little bit of ammo. All right, you know what, LJ, let's go. Let's have some fun, me and you. Did I waste an ammo drop earlier? I did. I should have taken it for the RC rocket. I guess we have the RPG, but I'm not gonna worry so much about explosions. We have the fight saber. Burn him. Nom, nom, nom. Burn him. No! I meant to fire sharks. Gotta fire more sharks. That's where the true strength of this run lies. I'm gonna save the sharks for the next phase. Yes. Yes! I haven't used this at all. Sharks! Fight saber. So many sharks. It's the Sharknado! No! Not the Sharknado! Sharks don't last that long. I guess you could, if you wanted to, infinitely extend the invincibility reload just by constantly be swapping your weapons, but I guess that does take a second, you know? It's probably faster just to shoot once. Oh, what the hell? I don't see that bug that often. I'm still not entirely sure how that happens. I think you start on one side of him and then you go to the other side of him after he creates the chevron. That is a very strange bug. And as I said, I'm not entirely sure how that happens. You dead? I was kind of hoping a shark would kill you. I guess I should have switched weapons myself. I'll have to rewatch the end of this video to see if that is what happened. If I walked right very quickly, took a shot, then walked left, and then that's what caused that chevron to swirl. Or maybe it was me having the gun selection menu up, because I was fiddling with my guns, trying to figure out what I wanted to use, and maybe that's what caused it. I don't know. Whatever it is, I've seen that a few times, and it's annoying because it's difficult to predict. I know I literally had the fight saber, but I didn't expect it to move that quickly. Anyways, that was a fantastic run. That was an extremely overpowered run, and I failed the no-hit run because I was trying to pay too much attention to the RC rocket, the explosions breaking the wallmonger bullets. I was thinking to myself, hey, if I position myself precisely, I can stand in such a position where I can dodge roll into a safe space. Man, my voice, But as a result, I was just not paying attention to the bullets that were coming in. You have to dodge, I think, a little bit earlier than you think, trying to get through the alternating walls of bullets when there's fire in the middle, but I was just a little bit too slow at that. Whatever, I don't care, it was a fun run. You know, these no-hit runs, they're not the only reason I'm playing Gungeon. I'm playing Gungeon because I still have fun with it. So thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe for more, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Enter the Gungeon.